Okay, we are recording. So we're going to talk some month end tips, and this will be pretty short today because I know we're all pushing for promotion. So I know we want to all like go work and everything like that. But I guess we're each going to give a few tips that we have that have brought in a lot of volume. Because no matter how far away from your promotion, you're actually supposed to think about it in the sense of how close are you to it. I'm this much close or this much closer. Sorry, I should word it like that. So whatever your promotion is, you are closer to it than you started out. And so you want to remember that. My tip for month end, I always post some type of like color background or like product post. And so maybe it's with, I wouldn't recommend doing the gummies since they're going to sell out right now, but maybe it's the cleanse. And so you're like, is anyone looking to lose 2 to 10 pounds in a couple of days? Or like, I do like a really short snippet of what the cleanse is. I'll post those normally once a week. Okay. But when it's month end and I'm really close to a promotion, what I'll do is I'll be like, hey, I actually need 5 people ASAP to try out my 2-day cleanse. This is what it does. And I'll post that once a day, not just the cleanse, but like other products. And you could do just the cleanse, I guess. But I post that once a day, but I hide it from my profile and I just save it to a collection. And that way it's not there and they don't just see cleanse, 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 cleanse on my profile at the end of the month. But I'm updating them and I'm saying, oh my gosh, I'm this much away. Thank you so much for your order. I'm this much away. Like I keep updating them, but I keep posting that and I'll go back to that post and I'll say, thank you, Emily, so much for your cleanse order. I have 4 spots left or whatever. And so I do that every single day at the end of the month to help me bring in that volume because sometimes people don't see it. And then I also get really, really loud on my stories and my posts. I'm like, hey, I am this much away from my promotion right now. And not only is it going to help me, but it's going to help my girls because you guys all know, and it's something that I love about the business is that we can't promote without helping others. And that's something I truly, truly love. And if you don't see it like that, I think you need to change your mindset in the most loving way because so many people are afraid that they join this and it's a scam, but I don't get money until someone succeeds. And I think that is like the polar opposite of a scam. And that's why I wanted to share that viewpoint with you tonight. Because at first you're like, oh crap, like now I have to get these people, or now I have to help people get, start making money. But you get to help people start oh my gosh, you get to help people start making money from their phone. And I just think that is something that's truly incredible. Whatever they need it for, whether they're a mom, a college student, a dog mom, it can literally be anything, but you get to help these people. And so I think that's really cool. But yeah, the color background is basically the way I do it. I go live. I know that's terrifying to some people. But I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I don't know if you've followed me for a long time or if you're new here, but I've actually lost this much weight with it, or this is what the coffee does for me. I stay full, or if it's the energy, whatever you love about that product, talk about something that you're comfortable with because people want to hear your excitement. So that's something I want to reiterate too, is that if I tell Carleigh, hey, Carleigh, you should go see this movie. It's really good. She's going to be like, okay. Like she's not gonna go see that movie. But if you're like, hey Carleigh, oh my gosh, I just went to this movie. You've got to try this, or you gotta try this. You've got to go see this movie. It is so good. She's gonna go see that movie, or she's gonna at least look up a trailer. And so I want you to think about that. Even if you are nervous, it's okay. Like, I mean, my hair's a little bit drier now, but half the time I'm in either braids or a messy bun type of thing. And it's okay to like show your imperfectness and be like, this is month end. I'm working so hard for this. This is what it's going to do for us. So maybe it's going to pay for groceries. Maybe it's going to pay for gas. Like talk about that and be like, I would love your help in any way. And if it's a post, comment below if you want to know how you can help, and they can host a post for you. They can share your post, they can order whatever it is. There's always a ton of ways that people can help, and people can just pray. So that's a super, super quick snippet of my tips, because not that mine aren't good by any means, but I'm really excited to hear Emily and Carleigh's here. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to let Emily take over here and give her month end tips.
Hey guys. Okay, I'm so excited. I love month end. I love just like promotion month in general, because just during these times it's just awesome. Everybody's running. It's just great. I love like the momentum in it. So this is like my favorite time. Um, okay, so what I want to talk about is messaging, like going back through and messaging your loyal customers and loyal customers who like maybe they have their auto shipment turned off. I did this yesterday evening, and I can put in the chat what I sent. It was for the gummies because we were saying like in 24 hours they were going to go on back order, which you can still send this message. There's just a delay on the gummies right now, as of right now. So I was sending a message and I got 3 loyal customers to order yesterday evening, like on top of their auto shipment. And I signed a customer today for gummies. So like I have just been messaging, following up like crazy. So I'll send that message for loyal customers, but I recommend going back through to your loyal customers, sending out messages like if you haven't talked to them in a while and maybe they don't know like if we have some new products out, like for the slimming gummies or the skinny tea. Skinny tea is still fairly new. So since the gummies, maybe do have a delay, maybe try to push skinny tea right now because it doesn't seem like a lot of people have talked about that because the gummies were such a hot product. So just an idea of like some different things that you could maybe do right now, because I have heard some people that are saying, what do I do now? Because the gummies, are sold out or back order, but they're not. You can still order them right now. It's just a little bit longer delay. So, but don't let that like terrify you. Don't let that scare you. People still want the products and people will wait. Like if you tell them there's a delay, they're usually fine with that. But there are several other different products that we have that you can message about or like post about. So don't forget about the coffee, the skinny tea, different things that we have. Anyway, I think I went off on a tangent. Sorry. Okay, so messaging your LCs. If they have their auto shipment turned off, message them about new products that we have. Okay, so that's a little bit about that, and I'll put some scripts in the chat. So then also on Facebook Messenger, you can go on your Facebook Messenger and you can search like keywords. So let's say I want to go search coffee because let's talk about coffee again. So let's go search coffee. Anybody that we have talked to in the past about coffee that hasn't ordered yet, let's follow back up with those people, things like that. Search keywords, hair, skin, and nails, different products that you have maybe talked about in the past that you can go follow up with some people who may be interested, but like slip through the cracks. So you can search keywords like that and follow up with them. Also host the post. Right now, like at the end of the month, go get like 15 host to post up a day. I mean, if you're still newer, don't let that scare you. 5 to 10 is a great start. Our goal, we usually like to shoot for 10. But so like during the end of the month, if you have gotten your 10 up, like don't stop there. If you are pushing for like a goal and it's the end of the month, go get more. Shoot for that extra 10% work. Whenever you're going to lay down in bed, put in an extra 10 minutes while you're laying there waiting to fall asleep, something like that. Lay there and put in some more messages or something to just put in that extra little 10% of work. Just going that extra mile, it really will help tremendously. So, host to post, it's a numbers game. So, if you get 5 host to post up today, or let's say I got 5 host to post up today, and let's say I maybe got 1 potential, but let's say if I would have got 10 host to post up, maybe I could have had 5 potentials. It is truly a numbers game. So remind yourself that as well. Like when you're getting these host to post up, if you get more up, that's more likely you are to have more potentials. So it's all a numbers game, and just remember that. The last little tip I want to say for like month end things is don't let your like personal development and your affirmations slip through the crack during these times, because we can get so caught up on like, well, I just need a message. Well, I just need to go follow up. But personal development is still going to be so important during these times. So I just wanted to remind you of that, because also if you're feeling like you're not getting anywhere with like your messaging or your host to post, go and write those affirmations. Write your affirmations every single morning. And it just truly changed my business when I was like doing my affirmations every single morning, and had, really got my mindset right at the beginning of the day before I started doing all my tasks and different things like that. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick as well. I think that's about all of my little tips.
That was so good. I want to touch on things that Brooke and Emily said. So I also, like Brooke was saying, I also post product posts daily when it's month end, just because like I just feel all that extra momentum at the end of the month. Like this is a fun time. Like people are trying to promote. You see all these people in the chat like, oh my God, I just signed a 684 BV, blah, blah, blah. So it just like gets me really excited. So I do like to post a bunch of stuff specifically on Facebook for month end, but I will go through and hide them on my my actual Facebook page so that it doesn't look spammy, just like Brooke was talking about. So I just keep the cute ones on there, hide all the other ones because people can still see them on their timeline. And then, Emily, what did you say that I really liked? Oh, I should have written this down. Y'all, I'm so forgetful. I'm so sorry. It'll come to me. I promise it will. But she was kind of talking about like messaging your loyal customers. That is my favorite thing to do at the end of the month. So most of my loyal customers order a lot. They don't just order the 3 months. They go past that because I do message them at least once a month. And that's super easy if you don't know how to do that. Basically what you do is just go into the Connect app, the It Works Connect app, and it's pretty simple from there. You click some button and it says send message, and you can send a message to all of your loyal customers. And I just like to keep them updated. Like if I need a little bit of extra volume, right now, I'm going to probably do this tomorrow. I'm going to send them a message specifically to just my loyal customers who have already ordered from me. And I'm just going to say, hey, I'm going for a huge promotion. We have this awesome sale going on right now. It's going to end at the end of the month. It's this pick 2, pick 3 sale. So if you want to try something that you haven't tried yet, now is a really great time to do that. And sometimes I'll even throw in like a little contest or giveaway. And by the way, just be creative with what you send to them. Make it personal, make it like you, like I say, bro, and all that to my loyal customers. And some of them are like 86-year-old grandmothers, and they get it because that's how I am. So just be creative with that. But sometimes I'll even do like a little contest with my loyal customers, and I'll just say, hey, I am actually going to do a little giveaway for everyone who places a one-time order outside of their auto shipment today or tomorrow or before the end of the month. And I'm just going to give away like a, Starbucks card. I don't know, something simple like that. TJ Maxx. You can even partner up with some people on your team. I've heard of people doing like $50 giveaways for Target, stuff like that. If it's just me doing that, I'm probably not going to do the $50 giveaway, but even give away like a bag of Skinny Brew, give away more products because maybe they'll get hooked on it and want more. Samples is another thing I love giving away also. Okay, now to the stuff that I actually wrote down. I'm going to be looking at my notes here. But here's some of my tips. Tip number 1, and this is the most important one. You have to believe in your heart and then in your head, and then it will happen in eSuite. So 1, you need to know how much volume you need, right? Have your charts out, know how much volume you need. You need to know where it needs to go. Simple. And then you have to believe that you can do it. And this is where, this is what I was going to say off of Emily. Figured it out. I remembered it. This is where you do have to keep doing your personal development towards the end of the month, because it just gets like super crazy hectic. And that is something that I personally do let fall to the back burner sometimes, but you need to stay on top of that because you have to pour into yourself before you can pour into others. And, if you have a bad day, like I woke up to a nasty text message the other day And I looked at it before I did my personal development, and literally for half the day I was like, meh. And I was just in a grumpy mood, and I did not get as much work done, and I was like taking longer to open people's messages, you know what I'm saying? And I just hadn't done my personal development yet. And then I dove into my personal development, and it just ended up being a really great day. And I drank my skinny brew because it makes me happy. But yeah, you just have to believe in your heart that you can do this. Y'all, there are so many people with these outrageously amazing stories who have brought in tons and tons of volume. And you got to say, why not you? Because you can do that too. There's nothing within anyone else that is special. You can do this too, because we all share each other's tips. So like Emily was saying, just get up extra host a post today. I remember what else I liked that Emily said. She said, like, before you lay down at night, just go ahead and send out like an extra few messages. Just find those times in the day, like right before you're about to put your phone down, be like, oh, maybe I can send out a few more messages. And that's where like those, yeah, an extra 10% of work. I love that because it makes me, first of all, I'm getting more work done. Second of all, when I go to bed at night, I'm like, wow, I got some good work done today. I feel really good about myself. I can sleep good tonight. And I'm so happy with what I did today. I'm really excited to get up and work tomorrow. Does that make sense? So I really do like that. Like when I was working a full-time job, I would, every time I got in my car, I would crank up my car and send out 10 messages. And right before I got out of my car, I would send out 10 more messages every single time. And it just made me feel so much more productive. And also I am being more productive. So I do like that. Okay. So I'm getting so sidetracked. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just like bouncing off the walls here. Okay. But seriously, the most important thing is to believe that you can do it. And you can make excuses or you can make it happen, but you can't do both. You cannot make excuses and it happen. And I say that in a very loving way, but it's the doggone truth. Because I've seen it for myself. Also, your thoughts, what you think up here, your belief, your words, what you speak, you can or can't do something, and your actions must align. So you have to believe that you can do it. You have to speak it out loud, say your affirmations, and then do it. And then it will all happen. It'll show up in eSuite. I promise you that. So take I cannot out of your vocabulary. I can't. Don't say that anymore because you can. Okay. Something else I love to do. If you haven't done this yet, I highly recommend doing it. I don't care if it's the 25th of the month or the 1st. Brand your promotion. If you are going for a promotion, okay, I'll hurry up, Emily. I got you. If you are going for a promotion, brand your promotion. And what I mean by that is let everybody and their mamas know on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything that you are going for promotion. What that looks like is you're just going to make a post tomorrow morning or tonight, right after you get off the Zoom, and you are going to make a very heartfelt, specific post about what this promotion is going to do for you. Make it emotional. So basically, if you are going for a certain rank, say you're going for Ruby, and the money that's going to come with that is going to be able to pay for dance lessons for your daughter. Make a post about that. Hey guys, I'm going for a huge promotion this month. We are only this many orders away, and I'm so excited about this. With this promotion, we are finally going to be able to put my daughter in dance lessons that she's wanted to do forever. And I would love any and all support, even if you just like or comment on this post. That would be awesome. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea how many people are going to reach out to you and give you love or support, like buy products. Because the first time I made a post like that, I was like, I don't want to ask people for help, but that's how I saw it. And I just posted something like that anyways. And I had so many random people commenting, just saying, you can do this. You got this. I'm rooting for you. And I didn't know half these people. And I had so many people come in and say, hey, I would love to support you. Can you message me about your products? I still have about 3 people from that happened in May. I still have about 3 people that bought products from that one post that still order products today, and that order like their auto shipment, and then they're always placing one-time orders with me. So make sure you brand your promotion, because people really do care. The majority of people in your network actually do want to help you guys. Just remember that. And they can't help you if you don't put it out there. So I hope that makes sense. All right, last thing, I'm going to make it 2 seconds. Just like Emily said, use the Connect app. What's a better word for take advantage of? Because that sounds horrible. Well, for lack of a better word, take advantage of your loyal customers. They're already there. You know, I don't mean it in the way that sounds, but you get what I'm saying. Take advantage of your loyal customers that you already have. They're already there. They already trust you. They already love the products. And if you tell them, hey, look, you're using this, this, and this, you should totally try this. It's even on sale, girlfriend. I'll give you a discount. They're going to be like, oh, I trust this girl. I got you. So that's extra money. I'm a red if you have not noticed. That's extra money that is going to come onto your paycheck, and it's extra, BV to get those dance lessons for your daughter. See what I'm saying? That's about it, though. I hope that was really helpful, and y'all drop some questions in the chat if you have any.
I know Emily's going to say one more thing, but I do not remember you being this like Southern or like red when you were in Florida. I did not hear this part of you at all. So I'm just like cracking up. I love it.
My boyfriend is very country, and when I'm around him, I just bring it all out. I'm sorry. When I get around like normal people, somehow it goes away. He brings it out of me.
That just
You get around normal people. I love it. I love it. I'm glad I'm considered normal to you.
that just sounded so Southern the way you said it. I just ring it all out. Okay, anyway, so the last thing I want to say is when you're pushing at the end of the month, don't give up until the very last second. Keep pushing. So if it's the last day of the month and I'm like, well, shoot, didn't hit my goal. All right, well, oh well. No, like get your butt up and keep pushing until freaking midnight Central Time, 11:59, whatever. Because you're gonna be that much closer to your goal next month. Don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing. You got this. Write your affirmations because you can do this.
I love it. And not that I don't want to end there because I do, but I want to tell one super quick thing in like 30 seconds, hopefully before it turns to 9:30. But when I promoted to Ruby, I did exactly that. It was the 25th, and I'm pretty sure I was still like, I want to say a couple hundred volume away. And I was the only one working on my team at that point. And I brought it in. And my last customer was signed at 11:45 p.m. Central to get me to go Ruby. And it happened. And at the time, there was $1,000 bonus attached to that. And so I went Ruby, obviously. And so I just want to remind you, like, it seems crazy, but when I was posting those product posts, I posted one of those and I got 10 customers off of one post. And it's just people are watching and they really will cheer you on as long as you've put it out there. So that was something I wanted to say too. So I know we kept this really short today, but I wanted to just give you guys some super quick tips, but some like tough love as well as like, I don't know. We just gave tough love, I guess. I don't really know what else we did, but I wanted to keep it short because I know that this is late for my Eastern people, and I know that some of us are still going to stay up and work on everything. So thank you so much for hopping on this. I'm actually going to stop the recording. I forgot I didn't.